Goodbye, goodbye. On tomorrow's show, I have a mystery movie and more. Kevin picks 21, and Mike's Horizon is Criminal. Welcome to Comics and Collectibles in the Crawl Space by Exceller Comics. I am your 29th favorite podcaster, Patrick. And right now I feel all alone, but I'm not. With me today is Mike.
Nano.
And I also have Kevin.
Goodbye, right back at you.
What's up, guys?
Man, that was so perfect. That was great.
Except I didn't have any sound effects coming in, and I was like, did we start or not? That's why I hesitated.
Oh, I thought you hesitated just to do your best impersonation of me.
Yeah, that.
Also, too, I feel weird saying this because you'll track with why I feel weird when I say it. Our Instagram's not working because we had to let everyone know, we had some technical difficulties right before the show started, so I had to reboot. Whenever you reboot, the stream key to go to Instagram is no longer valid. So we are not on Instagram. But do I need to tell YouTube that we're not on Instagram or Facebook? You know what I mean? It's like,
just have to
right?
Tell the Instagrammers and they'll figure it out.
I can't tell the Instagrammers because we're not on Instagram.
I know. That's how they'll figure it out.
Oh, right.
On my screen, when you got by Instagram, it says we're live on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I hope it's true. Because I couldn't hit it because the connection was lost when I rebooted. But anyway, yeah, here we are, obviously, doing a fun April Fool's Day show. If you are a veteran to the Comics and Collectibles in the Crawl Space podcast, you know, I think did we start this 2 or 3 years ago, I think, on April Fool's, switching things up.
I'm not sure.
I only remember, I just remember last year.
So just one? It's such a genius idea. I can't believe it took us 5 years. Well, we've been around for 5 years, so it took us 4 years to figure it out? Question mark.
Yeah, I don't know. We may have done something. I don't know.
Yeah, we probably did something goofy. But anyway, yeah, it's an April Fool's show because, and we know it's not April Fool's Day, but it will be before we're back again. So we're just doing it now.
You know, I played an April Fool's joke on myself this morning. I didn't put creamer in my coffee.
Ugh, that's the worst.
Yeah, it doesn't get any funnier, though, every sip.
Yeah, that sounds. I'd be bitter.
Thank you.
So continuing on, man, I'm gonna butcher everything I say today because I don't know why I'm just wired. I've had like only a cup and a half of coffee, but I'm just wired. I just can't help but giggle at everything I say as soon as I say it.
I think it's delirium. You had like an hour's sleep or something.
That might be true. That does happen. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, all the segments are switched. We'll leave who's doing what as a surprise. The teaser should have given you some clues on that, but I think we're ready for the first segment. Les, did you have anything else? Any jibber jabber? Any extra jibber jabber, Pat?
No, I don't think so.
Jibber jabber.
Mike, you got any extra jibber jabber before we get rolling?
No, I'll probably come up with some.
Karen, I noticed that about you, Mike. Whenever I ask you if you got anything, you usually start the sentence by saying no and then say something, which is always cracks me up. Karen, you got any jibber jabber? Okay. All right, here we go. My apologies, Pat. I didn't have time to make a Pat's what Pat watched. I think I was able to do that last year. I didn't have time for that this year, so it's still just what Kevin watched, even though you're doing it.
That's all right.
Okay.
All right. So this week, our local theater had a mystery movie Monday.
Oh.
All they told you was it was a horror movie and it was 2 hours long. $6.25 or $6.50, free popcorn. Come get it. So I rolled the dice, and I thought I had an idea of what it was.
Can we guess at that first?
Sure.
Mike, do you have an idea what it is?
No, I don't even know what movies are out right now.
Okay, my guess is it Dracula? Well, let me say that. Is that what you were hoping for, Pat?
Was not what I was hoping for. I never even considered that. I'm not sure when that comes out.
Oh, okay. I thought it was coming out soon.
I thought it was already out. Look at me.
Okay. All right. Sorry, go ahead, Pat.
So Chelsea and I headed to the theaters, and it was Bionic Showdown.
Get out.
Shut up.
That is a horror movie.
Take the banner down real quick for just 1 second, Karen. Yeah, it was not Bionic Showdown, but if you tuned in last week, you'd get the joke.
That is great.
Oh my goodness,
That is so great.
This is an after the fact DVD. Notice it's not US DVD. It's probably like region 2 or something. This is after I'm sure Cinder Bullock became very popular, because here's the TV guide. She's nowhere to be found. There's your listing from the TV guide.
Nice.
that was awesome. Yeah, I would have watched that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, enough of this foolishness. The actual reveal is they will kill you.
Oh, I just started seeing little things for this, advertisements for this.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, was this the one? Okay. Sorry, Pat, you're probably going to get to it anyway, but I can't help myself. Was this what you were hoping for then?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. You got what you wanted. Love it. Love it.
Got what I wanted. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Okay.
This is directed by Kirill Sokolov. Not familiar. He's a Russian director. It was co-written by him and another man named Alex Litvak. Not familiar. Stars Zazie Beetz, Patricia Arquette, Heather Graham, and Tom Felton, among others. And I have to be very careful here. I'm not gonna give away too many spoilers here, because it just came out in theaters, and it relies a lot on you not knowing. But basically, Zazie is the main character here. She arrives at a grand hotel for a maid position. Then things go south real quick. I will say, spoiler wise, she's there for a reason, and there's more to the residents of the hotel than meets the eye. This is it's sort of a combination mashup of things. It reminds you of Quentin Tarantino because of the action scenes and the foot fetish scenes, and it's a horror / gory, campy comedy, maybe in the lines of Sam Raimi, and it really goes crazy sometimes with the action, because it reminds you of Looney Tunes, complete with sound effects. Sometimes I swear, I imagined the sound effects or they're actually in there, but
Are you questioning that like you and Chelsea discussed it afterwards? And
I didn't mention that to her, but yeah,
Oh.
it's I feel like they're there. I feel like I heard some.
Okay.
That's so funny.
But I am 56 and my hearing's not as good as it used to be, so we'll see. I put this into Kevin's famous popcorn popper, and it came out pretty close to what I would have said. I think I'm going to give it a 7.5 bags of popcorn.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, you mentioned Tarantino. He's got enough. He's been doing this so long now that he's been influencing writers and directors the way the old school guys influenced him. It's kind of fun because he relied heavily on his influences for everything, and now that's just it's kind of crazy.
But Zazie is awesome. She carries this movie. Patricia Arquette is affecting another weird accent, sort of like she does in Severance. I think here it's like an Irish accent, though. So yeah, I'd recommend it. But and Chelsea, I think I thought I had her score written down. I think she was slightly higher, maybe like a 7 3/4 or an 8 bags of popcorn. But we were pretty much on the same page here.
Okay. Man, I love the mystery movie idea.
Yeah, me too.
I think AMC does it.
Yeah, I think quite a few. I saw a discussion thread for Regal too, and they had the same kind of deal too. So yeah, it's especially for $6.50. I mean,
yeah,
I did see 2 people walk out, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Man, you always just want to go interview. Not that I see it all the time, but you want to go see. Hey, so why are you walking out?
What was your final straw?
Have you guys ever walked out of a movie?
No.
I have one time.
Which one?
The Gates of Hell, 1989.
Yeah, as I said, that's an 80s movie.
Yeah, it was so bad. Like, I think I lasted half of it, but I mean, it was more ridiculously bad than you could ever think a theatrical release would be. That I was just like, oh my, I can't take it. It's just so horrible. And I walked out. I did it one time. That's the only time I've ever done it. Was, which for me, I think especially, that's amazing because I stick through some garbage.
I walked out of one movie.
Don't say Batman.
The only reason I went to see
one of the movies I thought about walking out of.
Don't say Batman and Robin. No.
When he pulled out the back credit card, I almost said enough of this.
What, Mike? What were you
Sorry,
gonna say?
Mike.
Oh, that's right. And I was just so desperate to go see a movie. I picked this one. It's a Tom Arnold movie called The Stupids.
Oh yeah.
And I walked out of that, and I'm like, I should have known. It was right there.
Right.
So yeah.
If you were expecting anything but stupid,
right. It's my own fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
right. Anyway, Pat, did you have more?
Yeah, I'm gonna change things up real quick here because we saw this last night. We watched it. That's 2025's Anaconda.
Pat, dadgummit.
This was on Netflix. Paul Rudd, Jack Black, Steve Zahn, Thandie Newton, Selton Mello. This is just real quick because I wasn't going to talk about this, but I did. Just a good idea, bad execution.
Oh.
The trailer. When I saw the trailer, I thought there was the funniest scene in the trailer, and it's even funnier in the actual movie. So they didn't blow it all there. But unfortunately, bags of popcorn, 5.25.
Pat, this was actually before we made the whole April Fool's decision, this was gonna be a movie for me today. So you're perfect. You're on par. And I watched this, and I'm just gonna easily say I agree with you. I didn't put it through a popcorn maker because I was gonna do that for next week's episode, which I won't do now, of course. But I would guess that mine would probably be somewhere around that as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the idea was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just real quickly, the idea was these are all childhood friends. They used to make movies together when they were young, and now they're getting another chance to do that. They think they have the rights to the Anaconda franchise, and they go to shoot the movie, and their hijinks ensue.
That's funny.
Mike, this totally reminded me because they loved Anaconda with J-Lo. They talk about it in this movie a lot. They reference that a lot. And, like Pat said, they made movies when they were kids. It totally reminded me of me and you. And remember when we made that Batman movie in the backyard? Yeah. So great. Basically, the movies that they kind of watch referencing their history of movie making. Totally, Pat, me and Mike made movies on par to that back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
And it even ties the pre-show banter because their movie when they were young was The Squatch. So
yeah.
Yep. Nice.
All right. I also watched the first episode of Daredevil Born Again season 2. Episode 1 dropped on the 24th on Disney Plus.
Nice.
Basically to get you up to speed. I get Kingpin and his task force have strengthened their grip on New York City. Daredevil and Karen operate from the shadows, doing what they can to chip in. Daredevil interrupts an arms shipment, and the government begins to squeeze the Kingpin until the mysterious Mr. Charles arrived, played by Matthew Lillard. Where was I? Dr. Heather Glenn, the psychiatrist who was Merritt's counseling the Fisks in season 1, and was Matt's girlfriend, and who also killed Muse, seems to be heavily entrenched under the Kingpin falsifying vigilante records. At the end of this episode, Daredevil rescues Detective Cherry from the task force, only to be distracted by Cherry suffering a heart attack. And when that happens, he is seemingly saved by an unlikely ally. So,
very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it was a good first episode, I thought. We'll see where it goes from here. Good to have the cast of characters back, except no Foggy. So yeah, and that very quickly, if I still have time, I just wanted to mention this to wrap things up. From what I watched, is Survivor season 50 is currently happening. I don't know if anybody else is watching. 2 posters, like this better or this better? This better.
I think I like the red better.
The red is more like the mummy looking. Yeah.
But I just wanted to mention it because it is Survivor 50. A big Survivor fan. I don't think I've missed a single episode of Survivor.
That's so awesome.
In fact, I missed one and bought it on PlayStation Plus back in the day because my DVR didn't pick it up. The only thing I'll say about Survivor 50, it's a little weird sometimes. I don't like the celebrity drop-ins. There's a Billie Eilish connection for Immunity Idols. Zach Brown took up the majority of an episode, which I wasn't too happy with.
Wow.
And we still have Mr. Beast on his way, so look out, folks.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to mention that me and Lexi are watching Beast Games, and they did a Survivor crossover, and that was one thing I actually said to Lexi, because Jeff was on Beast Games, and they actually set up one episode just like a Survivor episode. They actually like a Survivor finale, more specifically, and I was like, I wonder if they're going to have Mr. Beast on Survivor. That's totally a thought I had to mention to Lexi, but that's awesome. Yeah.
Well, and speaking of Jeff, he's also broken into rap this season, and he's done impressions at Tribal Council of the other castmates. So,
wow.
It makes it gives me sort of a bad feeling, but most of the episodes that are traditional Survivor stuff have been really good. Even this last episode was very, very good. So, yeah, a lot of, if you didn't know, a lot of fan favorites back for this 50th season. There was only one that I had, like, I always have the thing where I can never remember who won the seasons. I'm like, did they win or not? But I usually can remember everybody. There was like one woman on here that I was like, boy, sorry, I don't remember you.
Well, there's so many. There's so many. It's crazy how many there are.
Yeah, it's 49 of them.
Yeah.
my parents would they would watch Survivor and like Big Brother, I think.
Yeah.
And on their refrigerator, they had a piece of paper, like a little thing, and they would write down the season and the winner. I don't know if they still do that. I'm gonna have to look next time I'm there.
That's fun. That's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all I watched.
That's a lot, Matt. That's a lot. Matt, that's awesome.
Yeah, I had my work cut out for me.
Yeah. Man, I didn't get to that Daredevil first episode, but man, I love that poster. That poster's awesome, right, Mike?
Holy cow.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
But it seems like with this show, whoever's in doing all the posters and advertisements, looks fantastic. It's really good stuff.
Max is currently catching up on all of his Daredevil, and he just texted this weekend at like 2 a.m. I think it was Friday night. He's just like, "What? The nun's Daredevil's mother?" Like, did you see that text, Mike?
I saw it, but I was like, that's part of a conversation. I have no idea what he's talking about.
What's from? Was that Daredevil season 2, Pat? I think, right? Or was that season 3?
Seems later, yeah. It seems later.
I don't think he said Daredevil in it, did he? And I think that's why I kind of just like glossed over it. I was like, hey, he's talking.
Oh, I don't. Maybe I just knew what he was talking about because I had just talked to him the night before, and he told me he was rewatching Daredevil or catching up on Daredevil. So okay. All right, yeah, great job, Pat. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Oh, he said Matt.
Oh, he said Matt. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like Matt's mom, and I'm like, I don't know who Matt is. I'm not part of that.
Perfect. All right. You want to take your poster? Yeah, there you go. All right, you ready for some all new, all different pick 3, Mike?
All new, all different pick 21.
All right, sweet. Man, I am so nervous right now. All right. So the reason I teased, or Pat teased, of course, about pick 21 is because this is pick 3, Mike. But every one of the 3 has 7. Let me explain it like this. Okay, so what I chose for my pick 3 are fun trivia facts. Fun movie facts, movie trivia, and movie Easter eggs. Okay.
Okay.
Because I really enjoyed, and I'm thankful that Pat brought it back for this episode with the Bionic Showdown. I really enjoyed y'all's reaction, matching mine, of course, about Sandra Bullock. So I think I teased last week that I was going to have one of those this week as well. So then I'm like, you know what? You know what I'm going to do for the pick 3? I'm just going to make a whole segment of these freaking cool fun facts, trivia, and Easter eggs. And those are my 3 things. So I got 7 things to tell you / reveal / ask you about the 3 separate categories. Okay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'll start, of course, at the beginning with the one that I was going to originally show you all today, which after I did this one, I was like, that one's kind of lame. But I figured it'd be the first one anyway, since this was going to be my honest original one. I've got, this is an album, or this is a 45 record sleeve of Mike and the Mechanics' Silent Running. Can you read what that says under there, Mike, under Silent Running?
Yeah, On Dangerous Ground.
So everybody's familiar with this song, right? Pat?
No, I
don't think
Can
so.
you hear me?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear
That's good. We
me
got it.
running?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Did I nail it? Anyway.
He was only stopping me for copyright reasons, not your singing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Oh man, I was really getting ready to hit my stride. But anyway, do you guys happen to remember the video of this?
No.
All right, so that's why I
Act it out.
thought, this one might be kind of lame. This might be a little bit niche, but so I'll just deliver the whole thing. This song is called Silent Running, based on a 1972 sci-fi movie, right? Or at least I thought. Okay. Then it says On Dangerous Ground underneath there, which is actually the movie that this song is from. Or you thought, Mike, that's not it either. That's actually the UK name. Who knew they did this back in the 80s? I didn't. That's actually the name of the movie as it was released in the UK. In America, it was called Choke Canyon. So the title of the title of the song is the writer of the song said he based it on the 1972 sci-fi movie, but that's not the movie, and neither is On Dangerous Ground in the US, and it's Choke Canyon. So I thought that was pretty crazy when I first heard that. But if you don't know Mike and Mechanic Silent Running to begin with, maybe it isn't that funny. All right. So that just gets us going here with what I was originally going to do. Oh crap.
What happened?
I switched over to my overflow. Pat, what happens when you switch over to the overflow?
Well, it sounds like, or looks like it just messes everything up.
Oh, that's not good.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ah, there we go. There we go. It kicked us out for some reason.
Let me see if I go back and kicks with the picture down. Maybe that's what messed. Just add yourself again, Mike.
No, I'm in.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're here. Daggum, we have to.
April Fool's.
Okay. It just defaulted to the first option, which was this. So I just had to switch it over to this.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Thanks, Pat. All right. So next up, I got. Speaking of running, with Silent Running, is a funny fact about Blade Runner. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we got to go back to this. It's on. I got to go back and forth a little bit on this. This is the final scene of Blade Runner. You remember that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
The answer is just yeah. The cool part about it is
that
there's
Choke
another-
Canyon?
Huh? No, that's not Choke Canyon. Oh, that would have been a good lead into the next one. Good job, Mike. The cool part about it is, you know who made Blade Runner?
What said somebody in Ridley Scott?
Yeah, Ridley Scott, who's buddies with a guy who was making a movie, and the guy that was making another movie ran out of some footage. Oh no, I got it opposite. Ridley Scott needed footage for the end of Blade Runner because he ran out of the footage, and he needed it to borrow footage from another movie to put at the end of Blade Runner. So he borrowed it from his buddy, Stanley Kubrick, and this is the same footage. How
That's
about that?
cool. That's pretty cool.
Now, it's obviously not the exact same scenes, but this was footage that Stanley Kubrick made for the beginning of the Shining that got cut, that he gave to Ridley Scott to use at the end of Blade Runner. But it's the same exact location, same exact filming. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Speaking of scary movies, I know you're all familiar with this. Dadgummit. There's so much here. I only have to do that a couple times. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't touch anything. All right. I'm back in order now. Y'all remember this movie?
Yep.
What movie, Mike?
Poltergeist.
It's from Poltergeist. Did you know that these are real skeletons, Pat?
I did not know that.
Yeah. They had to use, or didn't have to, they chose to use real skeletons for Poltergeist because they were cheaper to get than synthetic plastic fake skeletons. Swear to God, this is all investigationable afterwards if you want to.
I think that's called grave robbing.
It's crazy, right? But these are actual real skeletons.
Yeah, if I was her, I'd be screaming just like that's her.
Yeah,
That's real right there.
yeah. All right. Speaking of crazy props, as y'all can imagine, I thought the flow would be better on this. But here, do you recognize this movie? And this video footage is only 17 seconds long, and it's kind of crappy, but this is the best I could find. You guys know that movie?
No.
Hold on.
That is from Time Bandits.
Oh, okay.
Remember that movie though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Terry
this guy made Time Bandits. Man, I thought I had his name on here. Damn it.
Terry Gilliam.
Yeah. Terry, what'd you say?
Terry Gilliam.
Terry Gilliam? Yeah. And he was a major critic of the way Ridley Scott makes movies. And Ridley Scott didn't find major offense to it, appreciates the criticism. So when Ridley Scott was making another movie, he went to this man and asked for a prop to use in one of his movies. And here's that movie.
That's cool.
He used his prop that he had stored from Time Bandits in the 80s for his, of course, amazing, in my opinion, perfect movie, Gladiator.
That's cool. Because I hadn't seen Time Bandits probably since the 80s.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of scary props, y'all remember this movie?
Yep. Yeah, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, this you're supposed to play along here as we go. If you look in the background there's a poster hanging there of this scene. That's Duarmo's view from the Belvedere, okay?
Okay.
And Clarice actually asked about that poster in the very first meeting with Hannibal, and Hannibal tells her how important that poster is from the beginning. So essentially, if you don't remember, They found Buffalo Bill in Belvedere, and that was Hannibal Lecter's way of telling Carice in the very first meeting, in the very first minute, where Buffalo Bill was. And the whole movie could have been ended right there. But he let her go on the entire search after that.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Nope.
No.
All right,
I
cool.
remember the poster conversation.
Okay. Okay, that one didn't work. Didn't hit so well. Okay. Speaking of scary psycho killers, you know who this guy is?
Yeah.
Go ahead and blurt it out for the class. Yeah.
Isaac.
Isaac from Children of the Corn. You remember this kid, Pat?
He looks familiar.
Yeah. My favorite line is like, "It's coming for you, Malachi." Right.
Yeah. Well, guess what? You'd be wrong if you thought this kid was a kid. He was this guy who is John Franklin, who played Isaac. And Isaac was 11 years old in the Children of the Corn, but he was actually 24 when he played him.
Holy cow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. He probably had the one ring to rule them all. I just didn't age.
No, he's actually got a condition that, you know, there's some condition that keeps you from aging, you know, but yeah, Isaac was 11, but played by a 24-year-old actor. Okay. Speaking of crazy casting, do you know who was originally supposed to play the part of Bruce Willis's character? What's his name, Pat?
John McClane.
Yeah, John McClane from Die Hard. Do you know who was originally supposed to play that, Mike?
I don't. Can I guess and then Pat can guess?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Good guess.
Harrison Ford.
Ooh, that's a better guess.
I love that guess too. This picture didn't upload, so I know I don't have this in advance, but it was none other than Frank Sinatra.
What?
No lie. Here's why. Die Hard is based on a book called True Detective.
Okay.
And True Detective had a prequel to it. There was actually the True Detective was actually a sequel to another book. Okay. And the original book was called True Detective, that they made into a movie that Frank Sinatra played John McClane's character in that movie. It wasn't his name wasn't John McClane, but his name was John. But so in the movie right contract for True Detective, they had it in the contract that there was going to be any sequels, Frank Sinatra gets to be the first choice as to whether he's going to play the role. So by an old contract from original movie based on a book that this book is based on a sequel, Frank Sinatra had first rights, but he turned them down. You can guess why, right?
Yeah.
He was just too old to do the part. But the part was originally Frank Sinatra's.
I like that one.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, this might be my favorite one, actually. I hope you guys don't know it. It might be so big you might know. We all remember this scene.
John.
You remember that scene?
Yep.
T2.
From T2, exactly. Nice job, Pat. Just to bring this up to talk about this specifically, where we just cut that scene off. Obviously, we see the T2 impersonating Sarah Connor coming around the corner there, right?
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, Mike, do you have any idea where this is going?
No.
How do you think they did this scene? Do you have any ideas?
Yes.
Mike.
I would guess a double. I can't remember.
Linda Hamilton has a twin sister. And that's her sister coming back around the corner there.
That's cool.
Yeah, she actually played two parts. Not only there are 2 times in the movie, she played that part another time in a scene where they were filming the back of Sarah Connor in a mirror. They weren't actually using a mirror. They had Sarah Connor's sister sitting there mimicking the movement of her in the mirror to make it seem like a reflection, but it was actually Linda Hamilton and her sister.
That's cool.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I didn't know she had a sister. Wow, twin sister.
Twin sister, yeah, yeah. All right, here's an Easter egg for you. Speaking of siblings, how about some Step Brothers action? Oh crap! How about some Step Brothers action? You see this pizza sign in the background when the Step Brothers are arguing here?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is actually where Ricky Bobby worked.
Nice.
In the Legend of Ricky Bobby. See, it's the same pizza sign there in the background. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I like that.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. Speaking of comedian actors, we all know this guy. You do, Mike. Just wait for it. Be calm, okay?
John McClane.
No, this guy. Comedian actors. You know this guy.
Yeah. Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, who, if you didn't know this, was originally supposed to be this guy.
Mm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Billy Crystal was originally supposed to be Buzz Lightyear, but he actually turned the role down. This is before Pixar hit big and you realize you could be a millionaire from playing an animated toy.
Right.
But Billy Crystal learned his lesson, Pat.
Yes.
And he told his agent, the very next time I get an opportunity for any toy Pixar movie like this, just take it, which led to this.
There you go.
Zowski.
Yeah. And speaking of Pixar movies, we all know this movie. This isn't Pixar, but you know this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the relationship of this movie to Pixar?
Howard the Duck to Pixar. No, I don't think so.
Mike?
No, I'm thinking of like 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon kind of thing, but
Bacon and eggs.
The only reason Pixar exists is because Howard the Duck bombed. Steve Jobs bought 3D animation from George Lucas because after Howard the Duck bombed so bad, George Lucas wanted to give up on 3D animation. So he gave it to sold it to Steve Jobs, and Steve Jobs created Pixar.
That's
pretty cool, right?
Cool. Yeah.
Thanks, Howard.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of movies that bombed, we all know this movie.
Yes.
I love this movie. Mike, what do you think of this movie?
I liked it. I only saw it once or twice. I think twice. I liked it.
I love this movie more than the Suicide Squad. You're on the opposite rainbow or end of the rainbow there, spectrum or whatever, right, Pat?
Yes.
You like the Suicide Squad. You don't like Suicide Squad, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, guess what? Guess what Suicide Squad has to do with Schindler's List?
Jeez.
Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Sorry, I picked the wrong movie. Shawshank Redemption.
I never connected the two.
No, I can't think of any connections right off the top of my head.
Well, this is really reaching, but it's funny anyways. Shawshank Redemption's never won an Oscar, but this has. Boom!
Oh. That's criminal.
Yeah.
Shawshank's probably like one of the. It could be our top 10 movies of all time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of great movies, I already teased this one. I got a great Schindler's List story for you. Steven Spielberg, of course, directed Schindler's List. And he said it was a major traumatic experience for him while he was making it. Because obviously he's Jewish. And obviously, if you've seen Schindler's List, this is about the Holocaust. So he said it was emotionally taxing for him to make this movie. So you know what he did every day after shooting Schindler's List all day to bring himself down to relax?
You watch Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, that's a good guess, Mike, but wrong. No, he watched this guy.
Right.
He went home and watched some Jerry Seinfeld to relax and laugh and take the edge off his emotional status. Right?
Yeah.
That gave Jerry Seinfeld heard that and gave him the idea for this episode of Seinfeld. You probably might not be able to make it out from this picture, but there's an episode of Seinfeld where Newman catches Jerry making out with his girlfriend during Schindler's List. Which is a great episode and endorsed by Steven Spielberg. So
that's funny.
That was very funny. Okay. Speaking of Spielberg, this is right up your alley, Mike. He's known for this movie. This is a pretty good movie, right, Mike?
That is top 3. Yeah.
Of course, Jaws.
Yeah.
But did you know, Mike? Did you know the name of this shark in this picture?
Bruce.
Very nice, Mike. You think you're smart right now, don't you? But wait, there's more. Okay.
Okay.
Why did they name this shark that, of course, is a mechanical shark used for the movie? Why did they name this shark Bruce?
I wish I knew the real reason, but I'm going to make a joke reason that there was this guy on the film crew that didn't work very often, and neither did the shark.
You're close. You're on the right track, but wrong.
But I can't remember now.
This is Steven Spielberg's lawyer. His name's Bruce. Bruce used to call and annoy them during the making of Jaws so much about how using the mechanical shark so much would make them go over to budget and they'd be sued.
That's funny.
So Steven Spielberg named the shark Bruce because Bruce, his lawyer, was so annoying about it.
Wonder if he set his ringtone to the Jaws theme.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They didn't have ringtones.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then there's one more tidbit about Bruce. Pat, do you know where this is going?
No.
The original Jaws movie, Mechanical Jaws being called Bruce, based on Steven Spielberg lawyer, got us this Bruce. This Bruce is named after the Steven Spielberg Mechanical Jaws.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, speaking of Pixar again, you know, they made Cars, right? Mike, you're going to love this one. You love this movie, right, Mike? Clue the movie?
That. Yeah, love Clue.
Here's an interesting Easter egg for you in this one. Karen, don't yell at me. I worked too hard on this to cave now. We're 3/4 there. We're gonna get this, Karen. Oh wait, wait. I need to take that down. Anyway, in Clue the movie, Mike. Here's a scene from Clue the movie.
All right.
Oh, I didn't realize there was no sound there, but sorry. All the cars in Clue the movie matched the colors of the characters in the game.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did you know that?
No.
Nope.
Okay, speaking of colors, who can tell me what the first PG, here's a trivia for you, what the first PG-13 movie was?
Gremlins?
It's not Clue.
Hmm.
It's a good guess, Pat. Mike?
This is a good guess. Jeez, I don't even know.
I always think Gremlins or Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
I gave you a hint. I mentioned colors.
The Blue Lagoon.
I like that guess too. Yeah. Nope. This is the color you're looking for. Red Dawn.
Oh,
Red Dawn's the first PG-13 movie.
saw it in the movie theater because
No trivia.
Ghostbusters was sold out.
All right. Speaking of red, you remember this movie, Mike?
Yes.
Pat, you like this movie?
I don't believe I've ever seen The Abyss. I haven't. I'd say 90% of the movies I have not seen that you're bringing up, Kevin. It's weird.
Wow, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
All right. Well, in the movie The Abyss, they had this scene where they actually submerged a rat in red, oxygenated, breathable liquid. And of course, this is a sci-fi movie to prove to the divers that they could breathe this liquid underwater, which prevented their lungs from collapsing because they're going to super duper abyss level depths, right? Well, did you know that's a real thing, Mike? That red liquid actually exists.
Never heard of it.
You can actually breathe this red oxygenated liquid. It's a real science miracle. It's just impractical and expensive, so no one does it.
It works, but going that deep, that's expensive anyway. So what's
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what they
that is the line. It's like, well, now it's way too expensive.
Speaking of sci-fi in reality, Pat, you saw this movie.
Yeah, I did. Saw it in the theaters.
This is an
Ghostbusters
amazing.
was sold out.
Say it again.
Saw it in the theaters because Ghostbusters was sold out.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, obviously, this is an amazing movie, right? You love this movie, right?
It's been a while. Yeah. Okay.
This takes place far, far away in the future.
Okay.
What year did this movie take place?
2019.
Nice guess. Mike, you got a guess?
2025.
Oh, nice guess, Mike. Mike is sort of closer. It was none other than 2005. It was way, way in the future for this movie. I thought that was interesting and funny. All right, speaking of animation, Mike, you know who this guy is?
I mean, he looks like Cheech Marin's dad. But I don't know.
This guy's name is Lorenzo Music. Okay. And you're probably familiar with him. He's done a lot.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's done a lot of good stuff. Oh crap, which that picture didn't upload either. Dadgummit. He did Garfield. The old cartoon Garfield, all of the movies and cartoon show they used to be on all the time. Garfield, right?
So he did Garfield's. Did Garfield talk? I never watched them. I read the books.
Well, you hear him think to himself in his head. Okay. Yeah.
I read the books.
Yeah. Well, this guy.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
Yeah. This guy is famous for a lot of stuff, but obviously one of them we're super familiar with is this one.
Yeah.
This is Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters, right?
Right.
And they made Peter Venkman Ghostbusters an animated series, right?
Yep.
Not trying to ruin it, but this guy voiced this guy.
But wait, there's more.
Oh.
No, that's it. So the Garfield, the guy that voiced the animation for Garfield, when Garfield became live action, was voiced by Bill Murray. But then when Bill Murray's character, Peter Venkman, became animated, Lorenzo Music voiced Peter Venkman. So isn't that a funny crossover?
Yeah. It's like, I'll get you.
Right.
I'll voice your character.
Right. All right, we got two left here. We're almost done. Karen's like, oh my God. We're familiar with this character.
Betty Boop. It's my mom's favorite animated character.
Oh, I forgot my transition on this one. Speaking of famous people voicing animation, this is Betty Boop, and this is
Olive Oil.
And a
I'm
character,
assuming you want us to fill in the blanks.
I do, yeah. That's what. Yeah, you're supposed to play along. Yeah. There's an actor in this movie that voiced both of these characters. What actor is that?
Oh, it's Aunt Bethany.
Yes.
Oh, good job, Aunt Bethany. And look at her there when she voiced Betty Boop. Look at her.
Yeah, she looked just like her.
Yeah. Well, she looked like Betty Boop, and she was a looker in general too. You know.
Yeah.
All right, and then lastly, this movie, right, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Pat, did you see this one? Come on.
Yes.
There you go. Nice.
I believe I saw it in theaters, actually.
Oh,
Nice. All
That's
right.
not
Well,
bad.
did you know? And the answer is no, you didn't know this. Okay. This scene with Christopher Walken and this scene with the sheriff, I can't remember the actor's name.
Tom Skerritt.
Yeah, Tom Skerritt. Yeah, when he's coming to Johnny's house near the end of the movie. And this scene from this movie, Christmas Story, took place in the same location at the same exact time. And here's why. Because they were both filming in Ontario, and they thought it was a safe bet that time of year that it would be snowing. They were having record low snowfall that year, so it only snowed one day. So they had to shoot the same day, and their locations were so close together. I couldn't find a picture evidence of, but what people say in the trivia boards of this is that you can actually see in the background during the playground scene filming of Dead Zone.
That's awesome.
Yeah, in the background.
It's like everybody shows up on that day.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the all new, all different picture.
That was awesome. Definitely different. I have one going all the way back to your Mike and Mechanics.
Awesome. Okay. Let's hear it.
What band was Mike Rutherford in?
I know that. You know it, Pat, right?
Besides Mike and
Yeah.
Mechanics.
Yeah. Who are you talking to, Mike? We're old men just like you.
I know.
Genesis. Yeah, Genesis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Phil Collins and Mike Rutherford.
Yeah. All right. Who was the lead singer?
Who was the lead singer of Mike and the Mechanics?
No.
Oh, lead
No.
singer of Genesis.
Yeah.
Who's the lead singer of Genesis? Was it Phil Collins?
No.
He sang in it, though.
Before Phil Collins. Peter Gabriel.
Well done. He was bizarre. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
You may not have noticed, but I hope you did, that that's what took so long for me to make that last night, is I had to find a way to stream everything to connect together. Oh, and then I even ruined it. It comes full circle at the very end with Stephen King, with the first one being about Stephen King's The Shining. The end, Stephen King, Dead Zone, wraps right back around to Stephen King Shining. That's where I was going to go with it. But anyway, twists and turns.
Yeah. I like good trivia.
Thanks, Karen. All right, Mike. All right, Pat. Mike has to be last this time. You ready you ready to review some comics?
I should
Sure.
be first.
You're right, Mike. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, because Pat.
Right. Yeah.
Back.
You're Pat. Yep.
Yep. All right. I was so excited for this book coming out. I highlighted a couple weeks ago. So I made sure I went to the store Friday. Get this. Nightwing 136, written by Dan Waters, art by Dennis Cowan, which I was really excited about. Norm Rapmund on inks, which is important because the artwork in this is just beautiful, awesome. This is part one of this whole Crossroads storyline. I think this is kind of, after reading this one, this is going to go down the suspense horror theme. So there's a new super highway is passing through Bloodhaven, and that's a picture of it. And the new mayor is really trying to make Bloodhaven more like Gotham, with more trade and more businesses. And this super highway is supposed to be the kind of the start of that. Now, I didn't read the previous issues, but from what it sounds like, there was some Bloodhaven was kind of destroyed, and it's kind of being rebuilt. But on this super highway, it's there have been 34 confirmed deaths on this highway already. So Nightwing,
I was going to say this doesn't look safe.
Yeah. So Nightwing is like, okay, I need to figure out what's going on, and the best way to do that is not from the rooftops, but from his car. So he gets in his car and he's driving the super highway. Some more artwork here. Because there are rumors of disappearances and strange sightings. So he gets in the car for better perspective, and what does he see? There's a strange sighting. There's this woman just walking amongst the traffic. It's all gridlocked. So
the ring.
Yeah, she's very. I mean, here, check this out. Look at that. I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he sees this strange woman walking along the traffic, and why not? He picks her up because that's what you do, right? Pick up hitchhikers. And she starts, she's really bizarre, starts telling him stories of the Crossroads, and that's kind of where she's headed. And she pulls this wicked looking knife on Nightwing, and she starts telling stories of these witches who were hanged and buried at the Crossroads a long time ago. And Nightwing notices that she's kind of bleeding, and he's like, I'm going to get you to the hospital. Starts to take the exit, and she freaks out and says, no, grabs the wheel, causes a huge accident. I've got some more. There's that knife that she pulled on him. And the art, it's so cool because the coloring, it's all in blues, like with the car. And then I should have got a picture of the page before this. Like the last panel on that page starts to fade into red. And now, she pulls that blade. It's kind of this wicked part. So there's this huge accident, and I think 9 people get killed in this accident. And
Jeez,
he gets out, and he's trying to help everybody and save people. And then he's like, oh, the girl, and he runs back to his car, and she's gone. So he starts wondering, was she ever really even there? It's that whole, ghost on the highway thing. You pick up this strange hitchhiking girl. She's tells you these scary stories, and then she's not even real. Maybe. We don't know. So that's where Nightwing's at the end of this. He's like, was she real, or was this whole accident my fault? So it's fantastic. I love this storyline. I love the artwork. I'm really excited about this book. And so for me, this is a must-have. But I'll put it as a get it, because I know some people don't like horror books or the supernatural stuff. But yeah, this is it's a get it at least.
that's really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I just love the art.
Yeah, very nice.
So there you go. Nightwing 136. And I don't know if Dennis Cowan is going to be on more after this storyline, or just part of this storyline. it's it said Dennis Cowan joins ongoing writer Dan Waters, so it's like didn't say that he's going to be the new ongoing artist. So I don't know.
It's kind of weird. If you would have shown me that art, I would have never guessed that was Dennis Cowan. I don't know if he's doing loose breakdowns, and you're getting a lot of Norm Rapman here. It looks good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to highlight him, because when I opened it, I was like, not what I was expecting.
Right.
But really, really good. So, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there. Go ahead.
No, that's that. Yeah, that was it.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to save us 10 minutes because, unfortunately, Pat, I was working for hours and hours on my segment that I didn't get a comic read. And I didn't get a comic read this week for reasons either. So sorry about it. No comic for me today. Pat, what do you got?
Okay. I stuck in the Mignola-verse, and I read The Skinless Man, #1. This is from Lands Unknown. This is the world that Mike started, I guess, a year ago. I did a review on the book. It was a hardcover book called Bowling with Corpses. I don't know if anybody remembers that. But it was basically like an anthology book where he could just tell stories, whatever he wanted to do. And what I didn't remember, or I don't know if it was brought up at the time or I forgot, was that he is doing this in conjunction with Ben Stenbeck, who was a longtime Mignola-verse contributor. So Ben does tales in this world as well, and this is his first book in the Lands Unknown series. So this is only a 2-issue series, $3.99 cover price by Dark Horse. It starts out a hunter, a wolf, and a duck walk into a witch's shack. It's not a joke.
Sounds like a good setup for one, though.
Yeah.
P.S. The wolf and the duck can also talk. Not surprising in this Lands Unknown, I guess. From there, the witch tells the tale of the skinless man who was a warlord named El Kubra, whose men find an orphaned baby with gold eyes, and he must be special, so the skinless man wants to take his skin because he has none of his own. He's the skinless man.
Right.
So he makes a deal with 5 warlocks, but as you might guess, things don't go to plan, and things turn south. And we get a reveal at the end that somehow the hunter is tied to the skinless man. We don't know how that works yet, but we have issue 2 to find that out. And that's basically it. That's the brief synopsis. Good book. Ben Stenbeck is always a solid artist. He's the cover artist for cover A there. I again broke my rule and opted for the Mignola cover B here on the right side. But they're both good. And the story was good. It's an interesting little brief tale. And it gets a get it from me.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think with I kind of agree with what you did in getting the Mignola cover. If it's part of the Mignola verse, yeah, I would default to his cover no matter what it was.
Yeah.
It'd be hard, so obviously that's a nice A cover too, but I'd probably default to him.
So is this just the Mignola verse, or is this like is this in the same verse as Hellboy too? Hellboy's in no.
It's an all new thing he started last year. It's called Lands Unknown.
Okay.
And it's basically just a world where he can do anything. He said, I think even in the back there was a brief interview with Ben Stenbeck, and he said, Mike said, should there be dinosaurs? And Ben's like, heck yeah, there should be dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are awesome anywhere. Yeah.
Exactly. No dinosaurs in this book. Unless those are dinosaur skeletons back there.
All right, awesome. Great
That's
work,
it.
gentlemen. All right, what was Mike's tease, Pat?
Criminal.
Criminal.
The Horizon's criminal.
Ready for some criminal activity, Mike? I guess.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Breaking the law. What? I
You can't do
switched.
that until after this.
I know that now.
Pat's like rookies.
Yep. All right, so we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I figured I would kind of touch on something that would never come up in Pat's segment because he's always looking forward on stuff. I'm gonna do that also at the end here, but I wanted to kind of look back at a market that we never talk about because it is criminal, and that's bootleg action figures.
Oh.
There's Robert Cop 2, the furniture of law enforcement. Now I have to give credit. I got these all from there are all kinds of places to get this information. All this is from cheeseburger.com, and Upper Michigander is the person that uploaded a lot of these, submitted a lot of these to there. So I'm giving them credit on these photos. It's crazy because I didn't look up any prices on these because they are bootlegs. But yeah, these things go for a lot of money. Some of them are legendary and they go for some pretty good money.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So Robert Cop 2, I should have looked in to see if there was a Robert Cop 1.
Do you have any bootleg action figures, Pat?
That's a good question. I think, yes, I do. I remember my cousin getting me some bootleg Power Rangers back in the day.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Stars Warriors, the Karate Farmer, the Wise Puppet, and the Door Ladder. I mean,
oh my gosh.
Some of these are just classic.
Yeah.
They're so funny. We've got Nightmare Fetty.
That's kind of like Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Just left out a letter.
That's my boss, my old boss had a guy that worked for him. That was his name, Fetty. So that's kind of funny. Even funnier for me.
Yeah, it's like a guy.
Nice.
Then we've got Special Man.
Oh my
favorites. I love that one. I guess the translation sometimes.
He is special.
Yep. All right. This is my last one because we can't have a segment of the Horizon without the big fella.
Yeah.
Try me. Wind up walking action with moving mouth and hands. There we go.
Nice.
That looks high quality too.
Yeah, that one looks like a good one. But anyway, so that's those are the criminal ones.
Go back to the Special Man real quick.
Yeah.
Just if they would have ever remember the rumors they were supposed to do a Nick Cage as Superman.
Oh yeah.
There you go. They wouldn't even have to tool a new mold. They already have the figure.
That looks like Nick Cage's Superman. Yeah. I was thinking if you bust that off the card and you're playing with it, you'd never know it wasn't Superman.
Nope, you wouldn't know. Yeah, that's like really that's a good one.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
All right.
So now let's get to the expensive stuff the upcoming stuff. We're going to start with Clark Kent from Batman Hush. This is a 6-inch figure. These are from, make sure I get this right, Mafex, I think is the company. This is a 6-inch figure. It's all the pre-order slots are full on Hobby Link Japan, which is one of the sites, but you can go to Toys One Japan and get it for $92.87.
Jeez.
Which is a couple dollars cheaper than Hobby Link Japan. This is the price is insane. But what I really, really like about this is this action right here. So it comes with 2 upper body parts. So you've got the one on the left there where he's got his suit on, and then the other one is him ripping it open, which is just a classic pose.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Can you go back to the other picture real quick?
What's that?
Can you go back to the other picture real quick? Oh, he's got to have different heads too, because that head is definitely different than the other head too.
Yep.
Am I the only one that thinks that looks like Max?
Yeah.
That does look like Kevin's son Max. Yeah. All right. Well, Clark Kent Max Kent.
Sorry, Mike, I took your thunder. Yeah, multiple heads. Yeah.
Yeah, multiple heads. So we've got 2 heads, 2 upper body parts, sunglasses, and then you also get another head that fits the Superman Hush, which you can get for $174.49 on Amazon. And this is what it looks like. So you get another head for this action figure.
What?
That's a
Dang,
pretty good Superman there.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, these are 6-inch for $175.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he would probably been more in line with the price of the Clark Kent, but Amazon's getting whoever the third party or import fees or whatever.
Yeah, and this I didn't see when this was actually released. Like the Clark Kent is pre-order right now. It ships in November, and that's I was trying to find stuff that was coming up that was still available to order, but it's on a lot of these things that are coming out in November. It's like the pre-order slots are already full on some, like Hobby Link Japan. Their pre-orders are already sold out. That's why you got to go to Toys One Japan, but it's still going to be close to $93.
Yeah.
But if we're talking Batman Hush, you can't have Clark Kent without having Bruce Wayne. So here's the Bruce Wayne figure. This is November also. Another 6-inch. This I think you could still. Hobby Link still has slots open, $94.51. And with this one, you get 3 heads, an attache case, a duffel bag, 2 batarangs, and a scarf. Oh, wait, there's more. Plus, make sure I get this right, you get 2 heads for the Batman Hush, plus 2 pair of legs for Batman. And you can see the one on the left, the foot, that's the bottom of the one that initially comes with the Batman Hush. The one on the right is the bottom of the new legs that you get with the Bruce Wayne figure. But also, what? Go ahead.
What?
So that's the only difference that I can tell is the footprint, the shoe print.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But you still get more. Oh, wait, that's hold on. You also get, so those are the 2 Batman heads that you get. You also get a Catwoman head for the Catwoman Hush action figure. And you can get the Catwoman for $97.49. The Batman is $119. And the Bruce Wayne is pre-selling for $94.51. But then we'll go back to this. This is the overall everything for both of the Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent figures.
Please tell me there's some package deal to get all of it for a super discount price.
Not that I saw. there individually.
That's a shame because these are great. I love these, but yeah, not for that price.
Yeah, that price is just insane. But
Right, Pat? You digging these?
Yeah, I do really like them. I see a little bit of Jim Lee, but not Jim Lee, but it doesn't matter because I think they're well done.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd totally love to have those. Yeah.
And it's a smart move, especially the Batman, the Bruce Wayne, because you're paying for a guy, just a guy, right? But you get all those extras to
Yeah.
so you're not just buying a guy. Like regular guys are a tough sell usually, but the extras included here are pretty awesome. So
Yep. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, if you didn't know that was Bruce Wayne, you just picked it up out of the pack. You're like, who's this dude?
Yeah, right. The stock market exchange guy. What the heck is this guy?
Yeah.
Yep. So this is I'm gonna wrap it up with this one. And I was really nervous. I'm like, did Pat cover this somewhere? And I just forgot. So I went back. I know he didn't cover it this season. So this is kind of, I'm trying to spend some of Tyler's money. So Premium Collectibles Studio is proud to present the Marvel Null 1 and 3 statue, an exciting new collectible based on the villain's appearance in the hit mobile game Marvel Snap.
Ah,
I know you guys are back to playing that a lot. Well, at least you are.
yeah.
This fully sculpted statue measures an impressive 33 inches tall and depicts the interstellar deity seated. I'm not going to read all that. Initially, I was going to. I thought it'd be kind of cool, but now I'm not. Oh, there we go. Starting to fade in. So there we go. 1 and 3, 33 inches. This is July 2026. So it's 33 up, 25 inches wide, and 21 inches deep. I thought I had a.
Oh my God.
There's the back.
Hold on. What? Hold on.
You hold on. Let me get to these.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Look at there we go. There with the dimensions.
What?
Yeah, it's by a soda can. Look at that.
That's crazy. 3 feet tall and 2 feet wide and deep.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yep. So I have to apologize to Maddie because Ty's probably gonna want to buy this. He's gonna have to take it alone. You guys want to guess on a price?
You want to go first? You want me to go first, Pat? I don't want to lead the witness.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna go 3,500.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's just say an even 3.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys went that high because it's only 2,200.
Wow.
Okay, that's
so you guys going that high made the price
Yeah,
seem really reasonable at $2,200.
That's obviously ridiculous. I'm just used to things being so ridiculous upon ridiculous that I added a ridiculous layer. Yeah. So we both went over, but Pat's closer. Good job, Pat.
I'm not sure if this is the first. Is this the first thing that's used the Marvel Snap game? Like they haven't had action figures from that yet, have they?
I'm not aware if they have.
Yeah, I think somebody's doing something. If it hasn't come out yet, it's soon.
Soon. Yep.
Well, Snap has crossed over with Rivals. Like they actually have Rivals characters in Marvel Snap now too. I mean, like for example, Luna Snow is a Marvel Rivals original, and she's in Marvel Snap now too. So they've crossed over a lot, and with drawings and stuff too. So I can't imagine they wouldn't do the same thing with action figures and statues. Yeah.
Right. So there you go.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Well,
Thrones.
Yeah. So I don't like the character number 1. Thrones number 2.
What are you gonna do? Yeah.
I cannot. It will not snap in my brain. But he looks like somebody. I can't make the connection though.
Yeah, he looks like or he looks like Dracula.
I'm thinking it's a comedian. But I just can't. Who? Jim Carrey. Yeah, I thought of that too, but it's not Jim Carrey.
That is super creepy too.
Yeah.
Well, I had this just in case I had time. When speaking of something that looks like somebody, this is Berserker.
Yeah,
Keanu awesome. Reeves. Now this released May of 2026. This is I can't remember how tall this one is. This is $187.86. It's another one you can order from the.
If this would be 13 inches, that's not a bad price.
Yeah, this is another one. I think you can get like Hobby Link Japan. So you know it's look how awesome that is, and then
very awesome. Then
there you go. 3 angles. It's just really great.
Yeah.
But so that is there we go. Perfect timing. That is
timing.
What's coming up on the horizon for all of those folks with a little bit of extra scratch.
Thanks.
Awesome job, Mike.
Thanks. We have to there we go. That perfect.
Crap. Oh, okay. Need to go to Exceller Main here. There we go.
There we go.
All right. Well, as predicted, Pat nails the opening. He nails what Kevin watched. Mike nails comics and collectibles on the horizon. I mean, collectibles on the horizon. I worked so hard to try to keep up the standard.
That was good.
But it was tough. You got any more jibber jabber, Mike? We're way over.
I have no jibber jabber.
Pat, any jibber jabber?
No jibber jabber.
All right, cool. I guess I should have asked you that first because my whole point was we got one more opportunity for someone to nail something here. So no more jibber jabber from anyone except maybe one more person. So y'all have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
And don't forget, appreciating good art is awesome and reading a great story is fun. So why not pick up a comic book and do both? Exceller in.